I'm so pleased to be here with my colleagues today on this very important issue of really helping get the lead out of water in our own country and lead out of our own Senate acting on this and being able to move ahead. I want to congratulate Senator Cardin on being the leader in this effort. We stand with him shoulder to shoulder. I'm so proud of him and what he's done on this issue. He has been a lifelong champion, first of all, of children, and then second, and not second, parallel, is really on leadership on terms of getting lead out of polluting our own people. Lead is self-inflicted. Lead is self-induced catastrophes. And Ben Cardin, whether it was getting lead out of the housing in Baltimore, lead paint, to now lead out of the water, he is leading the way. I've been so proud to serve with him as my pal and partner here in the United States Senate. I really like this bill, and I like it as a champion for people, and I like it as an appropriator. I like the fact that it creates a dedicated program to get lead out of tap water. I like the fact that it adds more money, targeted money, that will not only get the lead out, but along the way, create jobs in our country in construction and lead remediation. I also like the fact that we're going to look at new tools and new technologies to be able to do it. The other thing that I like in this bill is that it makes lead in water eligible for FEMA disaster assistance. We know about hurricanes, we know about tornadoes, but how about nothing more tragic than when you can't turn on the spigot? Well, I think it's time we turn on the federal spigot. I think it's time we turn on the federal spigot. And first of all, begin to wash ourselves of inaction, of a sense of the lack of urgency. The fact that we are willing to sit around when all is said and done, more getting said than gets done. This legislation is an action plan. It is specific, it is targeted, and it is fiscally responsible. I'm happy to join in it. And I want you to know that I began my career as a child welfare social worker. And one of the big concerns that we had in Baltimore then, and we have in Baltimore today, is lead paint housing. So watching people try to eliminate blight, try to see what the impact it was on children, the fact that we know that lead in a child's blood supply will terribly impact their health and their cognitive development. And yet we are indifferent and we're even dismissive of the solutions to deal with it. And now, as I'm in the final months of my Senate career, we're still trying to get the lead out. This is the time to act. And we're going to act on this bill, and we're looking at tools on the Appropriations Committee to be able to help Flint. But Flint is only one of many cities that are going to face this. We have aging water infrastructure. This water infrastructure is aging in place. It is corrosive, and it is irresponsible for us not to take action both in new authorizing and in appropriations. And we can do it. And what will it mean? It'll create jobs, it'll save lives, and ultimately it will save money. Everybody who gets sick off of lead becomes a cost to their family, a cost to society and the lack of productivity, and the fact that we will pay for their health care and all the problems with it. Freddie Gray died a year ago today. Freddie Gray, long before that terrible ride in Baltimore, was a victim of lead paint poisoning. He was a kid who never was able to quite get it together. And one of the reasons why is that we don't get it together to get the lead out. It's time to move.